Child, Heather Gay has lost the weight. Ozempic, baby. Now, see, they say reality TV is dead or dying, but then we get to Salt Lake City, and I'm like, we are just getting going. Like, the first 2 seasons, and this is why I think Dubai should get a 3rd season. I'm gonna do the second part of the reunion today. But the first 2 seasons, they can be kind of sticky. Your 3rd and your 4th are when you get in your swing. And then, like, with most of the housewives, you get in your swing at the end of season 2 to season 3, kind of like Dubai. Dubai, in the second half of the season, it was like, all right, this feels like Housewives. So now it's season 5. The heifers are solidified. We know them. We like them. You know, we've got our fan faves. We're open to new people, but we've got the core 4. I think that we can keep going with Housewives. It's just about getting new women. So we open with Lisa hosting something at a distillery. She always having a party. Always telling somebody to move some furniture. Okay, so she's throwing a Galentine's, just like the other Salt Lake City, called Bezos. Ooh, they were filming at the same time. The millennials versus the Gen Xers. Although, I don't even think they're Gen Millennials. I think Salt Lake City Hulu is, that's what I'm gonna start calling it, Salt Lake City Hulu, is Gen Z. So we cut to Whitney inviting Heather and Angie to the party. So we cut to Lisa inviting Heather and Angie to the party. She said, I'm inviting Whitney. I was on the fence because she did this podcast. Y'all shouldn't listen to each other's podcasts. She's like, Lisa's the new villain. Lisa, you the old villain. You've always been the villain from episode 1. But I don't mind you because you gave us some free vodka at BravoCon. Otherwise, it would have been a dry event or it would have been a $20 drink. $20 for a drink at BravoCon. Not for $1,200 a ticket. And here's the thing. Nick Viall gave her a leading question. Have you ever heard Lisa apologize without being dismissive? And I mean, I haven't. I have. She's given some authentic apologies. But most of the time, it's dismissive. So apparently Mary is friends with Angie now. I can't believe Mary on the show. I want to see if she's really going to leave her coot, her step-grandpapa. No matter how your life is going, it's never so bad you had to marry your step-grandfather for money. Mary was invited to Kathy Hilton's Christmas party. I can see why. I could definitely see Mary being one of... I could see it. Mary said, is that Heather? Yes, honey. She ain't giving beef to heel no more. Where are all these random black people in the background coming from? I ain't never seen this many black people as extras. And here comes the new heifer Bronwyn in a $15,000 Yves Saint Laurent heart-shaped jacket. And it's cute. I would definitely, like, for 15 grand, I'd be wearing it all the time. That's how you make an entrance. So the heifer comes on as Lisa's friend. She's very into fashion, older husband. She said, I met Lisa at a Nordstrom while she was admiring my taste. I was shooing her away in her sweatpants. Meredith comes in a very boring fur coat. It's just so matronly, like, we don't wear fur like that anymore. Like, it needs a different cut. It needs more structure, more style. That's your grandmama coat. But who's this fabulous lady with the prosthesis? I like her star dress. Are we gonna get another Aviva? The only thing fake about me is this. Oh. If you don't know that moment, baby, Google it. That leg was on the table like it was angry at everyone. Whitney's on her way with her friend Melly. Oh, we got 2 black girls. All right, so Whitney's been doing well. Her business is growing. She got a new house. Heather brought a friend Brittany in a wolf pussy coat. Oh, she's dating Jared Osmond. Why she look so different in her picture than in real life? That skin is rough. How you got reverse ostrich but you a human? I've never seen a human with reverse ostrich skin. Oh, y'all were dating 8 months but broke up 16 times? Okay, girl. You just wanted the name. Don't you call that red fur. That is bath mat. Bath mat. And it's matted bath mat at that. You know, this was like my great-grand. Yes, throw it away. You see, this is why you have to have proper fur storage. So when you have like a real all fur coat, not the little fur trim shit I got, you can't really be putting that in your closet. You need to take that to a fur storage center and have it stored in proper temperatures so that it stays and can make it 150 years. But girl, that shit looked like it's been balled up in an attic somewhere. Looked like you got it out your great-grandmama's grave. Did they bury her in it? Looked like shit. Oh God, so the new heifer come over and say, "Oh Bronwyn, I love your costume." My costume? This is an Yves Saint Laurent one of 3. I have one, Rihanna has one, one's in a museum. It's high fashion, not a costume. And you are here in a dead woman's coat. Or rather, a dead coat. Brittany is trying it. So Mary said, you know, when I was a kid, I had 5 siblings and we never had enough. And Brittany said, so you became a hoarder? Now, looking at Mary's house, you're not wrong. I can't say that shit don't look like a hoarder haven. I can't say it don't. But you trying to be friends with the heifer and you coming in hot. Oh, Lord, why the hell is heifer dressed like Yzma? Pull the lever crank! If you don't take this pull the lever crank jacket off, I know something. I cannot. Oh, God. We pulling the lever this early in the episode. Brittany said, well, I grew up poor. Mary said, I never said I grew up poor. Oh, I grew up poor. And I used to, you know, hide rolls in my purse and take them home. You know, that's okay. That's not okay. It's not okay to be hungry. Brittany said, well, if you grew up poor, you would understand. Mary said, okay, I'll be right back. Yeah, she walking away. Oh, now Meredith and Whitney's confrontating. Everybody got an issue with good old Whit this season. She's had 3 breasts. Oh my God. Meredith has had 3 breast reductions because her natural breast tissue keeps growing. I didn't know that was possible. So Meredith is pissed about the way things went in Bermuda. But Heffa, you are a behind-the-scenes puppet master Lisa Vanderpump ass bitch. That's why we love you. But we know there's rumors and nastiness, and you do threaten shit and then want to act like you don't. She said Monica kind of overshadowed everybody's issues with me at the reunion. But last year, Whitney decided to launch a jewelry collection, Prism. Meredith, if you are a real jewelry designer and you've got your store and Monica stole your little purses in there, I guess you got jeweled purses or whatnot, I wouldn't worry about Whitney Rose's jewelry because she's throwing anything at the wall that will stick. She's not a true jewelry designer like you are. You've had this business forever, right? She's just jumping into it thinking she can do it. Why would you be nervous about competition that can't compete? Is it because your business is just as fake and phony? Oh, God! Meredith said I was going to do bath products. Now she's doing bath products. Well, you see, you both had the bath insult. So I can see why both of you can do it. That's my thing. Everybody knows that if I said, don't come after my bathtub, but she was the one that came after your bathtub.
It is an attack on me.
I don't know where my nose plugs were. What was I thinking? Oh, Bronwyn's judgmental of Lisa's lax Mormonism. Coffee! Whitney and her friend comes in and Meredith makes her way to say hello.
I have to ask, like, what's up with the bath bombs? You launched joy last year. You launched bath this year. Why are you attacking me and my family? My grown children. My children. What is your problem with me?
Whitney's like, I think that you're reading too much into this. It's about my healing. I love you as a friend. I don't want to hurt you.
Well, you would pick up the phone and said, I'm going to give you a heads up that I'm doing this.
Lord, you want more heads up than that game. If you were a friend, you'd already know I'd sold bath bombs. That's how I launched my business. You bought Iris and Beau and you put it in your store. It didn't have bath bombs when I bought it. Yes, it did. Ooh. Oh, God, please tell me this is the truth. Well, I didn't know they existed. They were never presented to me. So just because you didn't know, all this F is doing is what she started with, but it's all about Meredith. White women. Whitney said, I don't see bath bombs in a jewelry store, but you saw skincare in a jewelry store. Whitney said, I don't know that we friends because I never hear from your ass. That's because y'all is too busy going after each other's businesses. So Meredith is like, I got held accountable for all the shit Reality Von Tease did, and that hasn't shifted. Angie, when I see you at BravoCon, I'm going to ask, can you say, I feel like I'm owed an apology too? Because we talk about Meredith and Reality Von Tease and Angie pops up. I feel like I'm owed an apology too because Angie said I was a part of the Greek Mafia. I was talking about my business. And she was. Is there anything else? Or do you just not want to be my friend, Meredith? I'm so confused.
Meredith is processing what you're saying.
But Angie wants to talk to you for a minute.
Oh my God. Angie rolls out a scroll. Here are the things I'd like an apology from you for. Okay, it's gonna be a proppy, costumey season, and I'm here for it. This is giving Dynasty. Everybody in furs. Meredith said,
It's a list of made up shit.
No, it's not.
why does Angie have a scroll? Why does Angie have a scroll? Why does Angie have a scroll? She said, Madam, hear ye, for all to hear and all to see, reasons for Meredith to apologize to me. Paragraph 1, line 6, exhibit 4, numbered 85. A town crier team. You told someone to sue me and take my house.
No, I didn't. She got a lot of accusations for all these. No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Angie, you thought that embarrassing list she'd laugh off. Not old stick in the mud Meredith. Oh, God. So now Lisa's giving her toast, and she's like,
I like to thank all my girlfriends. I lean on you so much, but I don't like podcasts. We gotta work on some things out, Whitney.
You gotta say that in front of everybody. Oh, God. Brittany's friend Heather's sitting next to Mary. Mary's groaning already. So we all sit down for din-din. They start asking about Bronwyn, and she's like, my husband has 2 kids from another marriage. They grown, so don't nobody give a fuck. Whitney like, ooh, girl, I'm the same. I got some stepkids that's damn near my age. But when y'all, in Mormon culture, y'all be having kids at 19, 20, 21. So when you're 40, your kids are grown. You could marry somebody, 35 at 40. That's not weird or creepy or gross. But yeah, they're going to be your kid's age because you had kids when you were a kid. Oh shit, Bronwyn's stepson is older than her by 6 months. Everybody thought I wasn't cute enough to be a trophy wife when we got married, and you're not. You're not. You're interesting looking. You're not ugly, but there's an interestingness to your face. Not ugly, but interesting. Not homely, but interesting. Interesting. Lord, so Whitney brings out the scroll and everybody's like, put it back, put it back. And Angie said, look, at my age, you need notes on a bigger piece of paper, and girl, I agree. Heather said, I think that wasn't the right foot to start off on, to be honest. Well, it was a plotline foot, so I'll agree with it.
I've already apologized to you multiple times, and Angie, I'm not engaging with you.
Oh, God, episode 1. 29 minutes and 49 seconds in, we've got our first
Disengage.
Angie said, go ahead, you turn away because you're fucking guilty. You tried to take my home away. I have a daughter. You think that's cool?
We're so finished.
We are finished. You leave me alone.
You leave me alone. You live your life, I'll live mine.
Yeah, in your runnel.
Bronwyn's like, okay, can we just not talk about the house stuff? No, I want to talk about it all. Mention it all. Mention it all. Lift that leg and mention it all. I don't want a renter talking about my home that I own anymore. Bronwyn trying to shut her up. Angie like, renting motherfucker. But now Whitney bring up, Lisa, you had a problem with me and a podcast.
Well, Whitney, your podcast wasn't about you, it was about me.
Well, I think you're self-absorbed, so you would think it was about you.
Well, when you learn how to take care of yourself, I think that you'll learn that people that love themselves take care of themselves.
And I did that too with my healing journey. My experience isn't lying. It's just hard for you. I agree. So now we go over to Whitney. So then Lisa and Angie get into it because now Lisa's mad that Angie's more loyal to Whitney than her.
I don't care if I'm wrong, I don't want to be lied about. Don't lie about me.
You fucking said I slept with somebody I didn't sleep with.
Cut to Whitney saying it's rumored that one of your business partners, and then we bring up the Whitney rumor, and then we bring up last year's rumor about Lisa giving a guy blowies for a jazz ticket. However, I stand by calling you a villain.
I will be a villain, bitch. Game on.
Oh God, then Whitney made the mistake of saying, I never lied. Oh Lord, but now Whitney says, I've never lied, and everybody's like, you lying bitch. Everybody comes up with examples. You accused me of this. You accused everybody of having affairs. You said I didn't write my book. You said I manipulated your vagina. Dixon. You accused me of lying about my father's memorial. That is a different conversation. Girl, you said, when did I lie? They coming out with it.
Well, you should take accountability for the podcast, Whitney. I gave you grace.
I don't understand what your grace looks like, because in my other relationships, grace doesn't look like this.
Well, I feel like in your healing journey, you feel like you're morally superior.
You want to meet the held Whitney? Fuck you, Lisa Barlow. Then you can leave my party.
Then you can leave my party. There's the door. Bye. If she's saying fuck you, she can leave.
So Angie run up after her, but she leaves, and that was a good first episode.